you take your Wi-Fi
I'm from It's only worse when it's like right by the house and it tries to connect to the house and back it in. It goes back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Man, what's up, LeSean? Hope everything's good with you, brother. Peace, you guys. Peace. Welcome in. Welcome into the room. Welcome into the room.
Peace, family. How y'all doing?
So why did God create the light before the sun? Why people can't see your vision? I don't know if you guys saw that already. I posted a little video this rise. And it was about why did God create the light before the sun? And I know you guys are seeing a lot of mixed responses. We always get a lot of believers who come in, they want us to believe that Jesus is the way or whatever. And a lot of people miss the point. So I want to go live and we're going to talk about that even more. We're going to get in depth to that. Why other people can't see your vision and why you must create before people see it. Why you must create the sun before the light can be represented. All right, family? We're going to have a really good conversation. You may have to use your phone to see.
Comments?
Yeah, they normally would have showed up by now, but I'm going to try this. Hang on. Hope y'all ready for this. I hope y'all ready. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get to it, family. Tag somebody right now who can use the information. Tag somebody who wants to challenge the information. Whatever. Tag somebody.
Oh, shit.
If I'm still here. If I'm still here, tag somebody, family. Why is it that God creates light before the sun? Why is it that other people can't see your vision? What they saying?
Rise, peace, right on time. Hey, pretty.
They was talking to me. No, I'm just playing.
And I definitely know why.
Okay. Cool. That's
the
beautiful. A lot of you guys already know.
Is unknown to the sun.
There you go. And like the knowledge of you is unknown to you. Like people say, well, we didn't get here. Somebody created all this. Yeah, you. Well, I'm not. If I created it, I would have knew about it. Okay, well, let me make you aware. Okay. You are creating yourself as we speak. You are replicating cells inside of your body as you speak, and you're not conscious of it at all. So you are completely new and different than you were when you were born. Every 7 years, your body, your vessel is completely 100% new because parts of you die and parts of you are being born right now. And you're not conscious that you are creating yourself. Yet you are creating yourself. You are creating your own reality when you open your eyes and break down light. It is you who's doing that because everybody don't see the world the same. So if you are colorblind, you're creating your world to be colorless. Not because you're trying to, but because you can't access color. This is why nobody else can see your vision. Look, guys, when you go to a doctor, an optometrist, right, and you're explaining to them that you may need, your vision may be impaired, he begins to ask you questions. He don't jump behind your eyes and look through your eyes like a mechanic can look under your hood. He can't tell you how your eyes see. Only you can tell him how you see. So he can listen to how you see. He can put a chart up in front of you and you might say, I see an E, I see a small E, I see a big S. I don't see that one. I don't see that one at all. Okay, what do you see this one? No. Do you see this one? I think I can make that out. That's a C. Okay, so now he's assessing your vision based on the test he's giving you, but he can still never see your vision. And here's what's crazy. Even if he put your glasses on, it'll likely ruin his eyes. You see, I can't even wear your glasses and see your vision because your glasses are tailor-made for how you see, not how I see. So it may distort my own vision trying to see your vision. So if you work for somebody and you constantly giving them your time and energy, yeah, they paying you, but you are giving them your time and energy to fulfill their vision. Okay, what will happen is you'll lose sight of your own vision because you're working for someone else's vision. So you're trying to see their vision through. Of course you can't see your vision. You're trying to look through your eyes and see their vision. That's impossible. So of course God would have to create light before he creates the sun, because we need vision to see the sun. The sun is outside of you. Light is what is the idea. So if you have an idea and you present that idea to somebody and they don't see it, okay, cool. That means you must manifest it outside of you so they can. Right now it's just an idea. Okay, imagine this. You tell your friends you got a business idea. They might say, well, it might be the wrong climate for that. I don't know if that'll work. I know 3 or 4 people who tried that in this city and it didn't work. You don't really have the skill sets for that. I don't know, man. You don't seem that responsible. Okay, cool. This is the idea. Okay, how about don't tell your friends about that idea? Tell them when you already got the business. Take them to it. Don't say a word. Where we going? Oh, you about to see? I got a surprise for you. Okay? You pull up. You show them your business. Can they now tell you that they don't think you can do it? Can they say it now? Hell nah. Because they saw the business at the same time learning you had a business. If someone ride by and they say, that's a nice place there. Who owned this? And somebody say your name. Darlene owns this. Victoria owns this. Adrian Branch owns this. In that moment, they realize you have a business. But they don't know that business. How long it been here? Oh, shit, this just got built like a couple months ago. Did you want to go here to that rock that we was at yesterday?
I know the one that I liked was the one with the big tree sticking out. Like it was, remember I was
Is it a broken tree? Yeah, okay, with the rocks, like I was saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it is. Yeah, so family, I didn't, how long this place been up? It's only been up right there, branch broken up there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only been about like 3 months, about 2 months this place been up. But you've been working on this place for the last 5 years. This business has been in your head for the last 5 years. You've been establishing this business, creating it from the ground up, from the paperwork up, from the mind out for 5 years. It's only been a brick and mortar for 2 months. It's only been an established business where clients can actually walk in this manifested real place now. But you had this idea for 5 years. That first year, you might have just been thinking about it, didn't tell nobody. That second year, you might have got the confidence to finally say it to somebody. They could have kicked the idea down. So you could have sit on that shit again for another whole year. You see? And somehow you got to this point to where now you can see it come to fruition. So of course, if I say let it be light, you can't expect to see the sun immediately. Don't work like that. You got to create a conduit for the thing that you're trying to manifest. Like you say, I want to make music, right? So every beat at a time, one beat at a time, one snare at a time, one kick at a time, the song comes up. Like it starts to process. It starts to come into existence or being. You know? Every lyric at a time. Every time you write a rhyme. Every time you write a rhyme, family, every lyric you write, the song starts to come together even more. I think it's over here. It's over here. I'm thinking. Hang on. Dang, it feel like it. I think it is. Yeah, because that's the dam right there.
Want to go over there?
Sure.
I'm okay. It's a lot easier to sit over there.
Yeah. What they're saying on your, let me see your phone so I can be able to read what they're saying. I use mine.
Word King dropping gems.
So guys, I want you to think about this like right now. We all see the world differently. We all see it differently. None of us can see each other's vision, yet we can see each other's eyes. So you guys can see my eyes, but you can't see how I see you. Tell you something. So my son, he wears glasses. And one day we were talking about how we see the world. And so I asked him, I said, how do you see the world without your glasses? Like, how do we see? How do you see? And he says, I can't see y'all. And I said, huh? And he said, y'all just look like a blur. And I'm like, so you can't see my face, son? And he was right in front of me. He said, no, I can't see your face. Man, it made me cry because I never knew that. I never asked him how he see the world. And so when he told me that he couldn't see my face, I never thought that my son was dealing with that. You understand? So he made me privy to something that I didn't know that he struggles with daily. You see? And so that let me see something, man, like, damn, we take a lot of shit for granted. It might be right here because I remember crossing over that little, it's almost like a real clear area, and I put you on my back.
Yeah.
And I stepped over that part right there.
Right here?
Yep. I guarantee you this is it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I can only see your eyes. I can see your ears, but I can't hear how you hear. I can see your ears, but I can't hear how you hear. You see what I'm saying, family? So if everyone gets an ear test, we'll be able to tell that our hearing is slightly different. If we all get an eye test, we'll see that our seeing is slightly different. So you never see someone's vision. No one can ever see your vision. So I got people jumping on there saying, you keep talking like all of this, you're just talking out there. Jesus is the light. You know, God is light. God is all this stuff. You're telling it wrong, Kevin. I ask you guys, man, I beg you guys, broaden your knowledge, broaden your perspective. You understand? Can you discount what I'm saying right now? In order for you to create, you must imagine. You can't do it without the other. If I ask you guys right now, draw a rose. Before you put the pen to the paper, where is the rose? I'm gonna wait on your answers, family. I'm gonna be looking at y'all comments. Where is the rose before you draw it, family? Where is it? I'm gonna make a rose. You didn't just draw. You didn't just draw and end up with a rose, right? On accident, like, ah, damn, this kind of look like a rose. You actually had something in your mind, and you're drawing what's. Oh, there you go. Living His Grace Carter, Jamil Williams. There you go. Bella Love. Absolutely. It is the mind. It's in the mind that I'm drawing from. So my image here is being projected on the paper, but my hands and everything have to move to create it. And so my eyes or my vision could be clear, but then my vision could be clear, but my eyes could be impaired. So if I have a vision of a rose and say my eyes are impaired and I'm drawing without glasses, that rose may not look. That rose may look like my vision, not my eyes. Because here's the problem. You're gonna see it somewhat of a rose, but at the same time, it's not gonna be as detailed and precise because my eyes are impaired, not my vision. Now watch this. Let's say my vision is good and I'm drawing with my hands, okay? But my muscle movement, my ability to hold my hands straight and steady, that may be impaired or not as detailed as I'd like for it to be. So even though I have a beautiful vision, I may not be able to put it out in reality like I see it in my mind. See, a lot of y'all can think, but y'all can't draw. So if you imagine an image and try to put it on paper, it's not gonna come through as clearly as it's in your mind. So a lot of times, like when you're trying to explain your vision to people, it's a lot of that too. So your vision is clear in your mind, but it's not coming out clear and translatable to them. They can't see it how you see it. So even your rose that you draw, it's still not how you seen that rose. Unless you get really, really, really good at art. And then in that case, you get better at it and you get better at manifesting exactly what you envision. You see, it's like if you're a musician, sometimes you might be like, I want this song to do something right here. And you keep working with it and you're trying to get that sound. You don't quite know what sound you're looking for, but you kind of do. You know what I mean? And like, as you get better, your song will actually sound like you intended for it to sound. Mm-hmm. Until then, your songs will sound sort of like you intended for them to sound. Mm-hmm. And somebody else might love your song, but you, on the other hand, you're not as happy with it because it wasn't what you was trying to come up with. You ever do that? Mm-hmm. You ever draw a picture and you're like, okay, I'm going to draw this, this, and this. And then it doesn't end up being that. And then everybody else loves what you came up with, but you kind of don't because you know that wasn't your true intention. Okay, so you can create a business the same way. Hey, I want to create a business that does this, this, and this. And through trial and error and marketing strategy, your business doesn't look 100% how you thought it would look. Everyone could love your business, but it may not be the way you design your business to be in your mind because it has to work with reality. Let's just say I create a barbershop. Okay, I create a barbershop. I'm going to put it in my city. Okay, in my city, there's tons of barbershops. So if I create a basic barbershop, a regular barbershop, can I really look to take over clientele? I can after a while if my work is good. But the problem is a lot of people, man, they very like loyal to other people. So I have to create something else around my barbershop to make it work. So maybe I got a barbershop where, like a barbershop where we watch sports all day and we talk about the sports and shit, right? Something I do to entice people to come to my barbershop. Maybe I put a salon in it too.
To set yours apart.
Right, to do something to make it look like that. Now, maybe I wouldn't have done all of that if I didn't need to do all that to make it work. But I would have liked to just I'm basic. I would have liked to just did a barbershop, but because I need to make it work, sometimes I got to sprinkle something on it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And it don't always look like you imagine for it to look. But at the same time, you did create. You know what I mean? So look at how the airplane has been modified after years and years and years. We changed it over to make it better. But your first rendition of that, it did fly. You are happy with what you created. It doesn't mean it can't get better. Every spider don't stand back at his web and be like, look at this masterpiece. That first web you make, it may not be perfect all the way around. But the more you keep working it, the better you actually make your web. So it's almost crazy like to expect somebody else to see your vision. When you really think about it, your vision is for you. Literally, your vision is for you. No one has access to your vision. They can only see outside of you, see your face, see your eyes, but to be inside of my mind and imagine exactly what I'm imagining, you can't. So I can only do my best with my words, with my pencil, or whatever way I'm trying to convey my vision to you. I may not be able to translate my vision exactly how I see it. So Lacey was showing me her hairpiece right now, and I want you guys to be me for a second. Lacey, explain to them how you were talking about the concept of how you would do your hair similar to that piece right there. Now, it's in her mind. She knows it 100% how she has it. You said you do something and then have it.
You talking? Okay. So you guys could see the barrel that I rolled, right? So for me, I don't like my locks to be falling everywhere. I still like for my hair the way it falls to be controlled, whether my hair is wrapped or not. So the last time I did this wrap, I did the barrel smaller and I had a half ponytail up where my locks can drape over. But because the barrel is larger, it doesn't fall the way it did last time. So in the back, because the barrel is so thick, instead of it just falling, it kind of raises up a little bit and then falls over the barrel. So I was telling Kev, I said, I wish these two, the flat piece here and the barrel, were two separate parts. So I had the wrap around here. I let my hair fall over this flat piece going all the way around my head. And then the barrel is made separately. So I put it on my head like a halo, pressing my locks straight down so it falls the way I want it to fall. And I was trying to explain it to Kev, but in my mind, I'm making sense. But I couldn't explain it or articulate it to Kev so he could get a visual of what I'm trying to say.
Right. And guys, now, if you guys can understand what she was saying, tell me, because I was lost. I want to show you something real quick while you're thinking of that, though. Look what I see. It's a crow. Look at this. But it has like a green hint to it. Look at this joker. Look at this crow. Crows mean transformation and good luck. People make them a bad omen, but they are not. It just flew off. But y'all saw it, right? Y'all see that crow? They symbolize transformation and change. They are watchful creatures that have sharp and powerful foresight. If you cross a crow, think of it think of it as an adverse outcome, then you must remember this is just one of the many possible results. You can tap into the potent power of this bird to transform the bad into foresight or something useful. And it's crazy because we're talking about sight. We're talking about vision. And here this crow is up to say that, hey, I'm very powerful with foresight. But here, check this out. What is your vision of the crow? That it's bad. When you see a crow, it's a bad omen. Isn't that what we're taught? Mm-hmm. Crows symbolize death, right? Crows symbolize drought, theft, because the crows eat your gardens up. Mm-hmm. Really, they just eating. Really, the crow just eating corn. It's not eating your garden. It didn't know that you owned it. The crow thought that was nature. Right. So we say, you're eating my corn, so you must be a thief. You're a bad omen. If you see a crow, that's likely that someone around you is stealing from you. So let's just say that I have this idea that the crow is a bad omen. So me and you are out together, and I see this crow. Now I start to lose trust for you. Right? I'm with you, and now I see this crow. What that mean? Oh, it's a bad omen. That must mean something bad gonna happen. It's bad luck. Oh shit! So hey, that business thing we was gonna do today, let's not do it. That call we was gonna get together, let's not do it. Right. That thing we were gonna invest in, whatever we was gonna do, let's not do it because we just saw a crow. Come on, man. What if you see it and you said that's the power of foresight? The crow is a very powerful, focused animal. Right. So it has the power of foresight. So maybe you and I was thinking about this business endeavor or purchasing this car or doing something. And now because we saw this crow, it's now confirmation to move forward. Yeah. Not a reason to run away and back up. Right. It's now confirmation for me to say, okay, I'm with Lacey. Seeing this crow is a good sign. It's not for me to say, I'm with Lacey, I see a crow, that's a bad sign. Right. So you made it a bad omen. So because this crow has all these skills and you see the crow, you can't see the crow's vision. So you can't see its foresight. So you just see the crow as still in your corn. You just see the crow as being black. So black gotta be bad, right? Yeah. And so this crow now represents death and everything bad because we see it in movies. And that's what we've been taught too. Same thing with the black cat and so on and so forth. I was gonna take it back to you and talking about vision and eyesight. And when Kevin and I had this conversation yesterday, while he was drawing, I was telling him, I said, what's crazy is, for me, I wear glasses. So I said, even in that instance where I need my glasses to see, at optimum level, a person still, if they were to wear my glasses, they still would not be able to see what I see. Not only will they not be able to see what I see, but my glasses would actually distort and destroy their vision if they were to continue to wear them over a long period of time. So you have to think about it from that perspective as well, that if you are to take on the perspective and the vision of another person, you potentially destroy your own. So if you're working for someone else's vision, if you're in a relationship and you're putting all your energy towards your spouse's vision, simultaneously you're elevating them and you're on a decline simultaneously, and you don't even realize it because you're putting all of your energy into the vision of someone else before your own. And I thought that was really dope, and it was kind of just listening to him speak about vision and foresight, and then I thought about it from that perspective as well. Like, yeah, even if I were to say, here, take my glasses, look through this, the minute you put it on your eyes, you're gonna be like, oh dang, like how can you see that? But it works for me. I see clear as day when I put my glasses on, and that's the best I can ever see. But for someone else, when they put my glasses on, they have trouble seeing, and now their vision is blurred, where mine is crystal clear with the same, potentially device, if you will. And I thought that was really, really interesting how you can apply that to life in the same way, that if you were to take on the vision of someone else, not only could you not see your own vision anymore, but you can distort all the way up to destroy your own vision trying to see through someone else's eyes or glasses. Yo, that's powerful. And she was saying that, I was thinking of a scripture in the Bible where there's this man, he's blind, and he hears that Jesus is coming through. And he gets excited because, he's never saw before. This man was born blind. He's never had vision, ever. And so he hears that Jesus is coming. He heard about it. Wow. Somebody helped him push through the crowd because he was blind. So they get to Jesus and they tell him there's this man here, he's blind, he's never saw before. And so Jesus is going to heal this blind man. Guess what Jesus does, y'all? Somebody tell me what Jesus did. I'm gonna let y'all tell me what Jesus did. Don't just say he healed the blind man. Tell me what he did. Tell me what this man did. I'm gonna wait for this one.
I thought so many different ways looking at life, but never thought about it that way.
Beautiful.
The words of wisdom.
Beautiful. Watch what they tell you Jesus did to heal this man. Watch this, Lacey.
I hear people saying authority, God, all gods, amen.
Nah. It's something specific that Jesus did. They're gonna tell you. He spit in dirt. Oh, did he not? Something that we would say is disgusting. He spit in some mud, some clay, and he put it on the man's eyes, didn't he? He put dirt in his eyes. How you tell somebody you can't see and they put dirt in your eyes? Spitty dirt. He spat. Spittle. Spittle is what he put in his eyes, okay?
And then they said that he gave him sight. He told him to go to the river.
Well, hang on, not yet.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. He didn't do all that yet. First, he asked him, how does he see? Jesus couldn't see for him. Even Jesus couldn't see his vision, could he? Jesus couldn't even see his vision. This is supposed to be God. Jesus asked him, how do you see now? And the first time, what did he say? He wasn't completely seeing people yet. What did he say he see? Tell me what he said, family. Look at the comments. Watch this. He see men as what? What did he say, family? There you go, Tommy. He didn't heal the blind man. You're getting ahead of me, though, but watch this. He spit on the ground, didn't he? And the blind man said, I see men as what?
Nothing yet.
We're going to get to it. Watch this. Why I use the Bible? Because I'm making a point, family. I can make a point using anything. Surahs, scriptures, anything, family. He saw trees.
Yeah.
I see men as trees. See, I feel like Jesus should have stopped there. He should have let him continue to see men as trees, right? Because what are trees, but except for the other half of us? See, we need trees to survive. They're the other half of your lungs. They're the other half of your breathing apparatus. They provide you shade and food and shelter. Don't people do that? Don't people provide you life and protection and shelter too? And if you're looking at your brother, you're looking at a tree. You're looking at someone equally that you need. They're just as valuable as you. I see men as trees. I see men as trees, family. That's what the blind man said. I see men as trees, but how would he know that? Because he ain't never seen a tree. Think about this, family. He's never saw before. How can he compare anything to anything? Think about this, family. I see men as what? How do you know how a tree looks, sir? Ain't that mind-boggling? And shouldn't that make you ask a question? How can you compare me to something you've never... Let's just say I couldn't hear. And Lacey heals my ears, right? And I say, oh, snap. That sound like birds. That chirp sound like a bird. What? What?
Very true.
He didn't give the blind man sight. He made the blind man aware of his own vision. That's why the blind man already knew what trees were. I see men as trees. See, he already knew what sight was. He already had the vision. But he was supposed to be born blind. But yet when he got sight, he knew what everything looked like. I see men as trees. How do you know that? How do you know what a tree looks like? These things are allegories because you know that sounds stupid. If you're trying to make sense of that in reality, you're like, there's no way you can just get your sight and start comparing what stuff look like. No way. No way. But seeing men as trees is a beautiful thing. Seeing every person is all inclusive and having a role to play in your reality and your life is brilliant. I love how the blind man had more sight than the seeing. And all he had was a glimpse at life, and he had more sight than we had. He had more vision than we had. All he caught was a glimpse and said, I see men as inclusive people, inclusive parts of my reality. That's fire if you ask me. So when you hear somebody giving you their vision, you should see them as someone inclusive to your reality. If you destroy their vision, you're destroying yourself. If you help them self-realize their vision, it might help you self-realize your vision because you actually might need them to believe in themselves so you can tap into you. That's how we do. We are inspired beings. Mm-hmm. We love to be inspired. We love to see someone else do something, and that gives us the energy to do it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's amazing how we're triggered by each other. That's why I keep telling y'all, you come together to rise. We inspire one another.
And I was going to say, sometimes having vision can hinder you. My uncle is visually impaired, and I hadn't seen him for a lot of years. And when I caught up with him, every step he took, I wanted to jump in front of him and aid him along his way, not realizing that he was very self-sufficient and he didn't need me. Even with his lack of eyesight, he still was able to maneuver about throughout his life without my help. And when I tell you maneuver throughout his life without my help, that man went and got a bachelor's degree without his eyesight. That man gets up and goes to work and walks his dog and even picks up his crap without anybody's assistance. He gets up and gets dressed and goes into the kitchen and makes his own food without anybody's assistance. And all because he's able to memorize the room. He's able to visualize. He's able to see without his eyes. And it's an assumption that a person needs eyes to see until you meet someone who doesn't have the same things available to them that you do. So you automatically assume crippled, disabled. Oh, you're going without. Your life is harder. And when I tell you my uncle has more determination than most people with eyes I've ever seen in my life, he motivates me to want to be better, because I look at him and say, I have the luxury of being able to see and operate and move whenever, however I want. And my uncle has to think about it a little longer. He messages me on Facebook and the whole 9 yards, and that man cannot see. And so the fact that I had glasses, I felt like that was a major hindrance. Oh, this bothers me so much. I hate wearing glasses. And then I come across my uncle and I'm just like, you are still happy, still vibrant, still in abundance of your own life. And I would have told myself years before that me wearing these glasses does something to me, makes people perceive me different, handle me different, and a bunch of all these things that made me hate my glasses, right? And then I look at my uncle and he can't see at all. And he's accomplished, from the time that he lost his eyesight, he went out and got his degree. He now helps other people with disabilities who think that they are impaired to live out on their own with things that they would normally, a regular person would be able to utilize. And he shows them that you can go out there and live the same life as anybody. You are not without. You just have to do it differently. You have to visualize something else is the key, but you're not going without.
The beauty of it is just like you said. If you don't have eyes, other parts of your body begin to strengthen. Your other senses do. And so anybody who does have eyes, they would see you as handicapped or disabled, because they'd say, man, you have an ability, I have an ability you don't, so your world must be cut off. And while it is, it don't mean you can't access the world and navigate it, because your other abilities have heightened. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, indeed.
So guys, I don't know if you guys have ever saw like videos where people can see color for the first time. You ever saw this? Like people who are colorblind, they got these glasses now. People can buy, and when you put them on, it actually helps you see color. It does what your eyes can't do. It helps you break down color, and now you can access color. If you guys never saw this, you should see it. It'll blow your freaking mind. You see these people crying when they see it. So I'm gonna pull up a clip and see if I can show y'all. Watch this, family. And I want you, while you're watching this, I want you to think about how we have access to color all the time, and yet we still get depressed and walk around complaining. And when we open our eyes, we don't get that excited because we're used to seeing this color. But some people who are just now able to get your perspective and get your vision, a glimpse of your vision, look at how they act. Watch this, family. Okay, so here we go.
Yes. So we all pitched in. We're all very excited. Your siblings we're all happy to be a part of this.
Let me do it this way, it's easier.
But your sunglasses, there's sunglasses then. Sunglasses that help you see normal color.
For people that are colorblind.
For colorblindness.
Can you see color?
It's so blue.
What color is that?
That's blue.
Look at him cry, y'all.
I'm getting emotional.
How does he know that's blue if he's never seen blue? Look at him cry, yo. He realized he knew that was blue and he's crying, family. He said it's overwhelming, family.
Peyton, stop throwing them at Papa.
Peyton, stop throwing balloons.
Go sit with Lala.
Papa can't see color. Peyton, Papa can't see color.
That's one.
You know color with the red.
Still crying, man. Look at this guy.
Perfect day for it.
Here we go. You taking it in?
Okay. That's funny, because they definitely weren't working right at first. But
You see him?
that's yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, they actually work. I didn't realize that at first, because I was sitting, I guess, right next to it. And it was the whole time. Alright. Wait, what color is that, Frankie?
That's orange.
Oh my god.
Yo, look at this, man. What color is that? Orange.
Your favorite?
Oh my god.
Look, yo.
That's blue?
That's
And
blue.
purple?
That's, yes.
Over colors now.
That's unreal.
Sunflowers.
That's the craziest thing. You can actually see.
Like a kid in a candy store. And we've lost our sense of wonder with the world. We bored with it.
It's actually working.
And the more I'm like reading them on, everything's just crazy. I can see that blue right there.
So do color
I wanted to
exist,
leave that
family?
open so you could see that.
Now listen, family, does color exist? What shouldn't that make you ask, like, then what is color, family? What is color? If someone can see something and can't see anything, any color, but then they can put glasses on, but then can access color. What is color? Because right now, I can say, this is green. That's green, correct? But why am I saying that? Because my eyes are receiving this as green. Because when light hits this plant, it bounces off at the color green. The hertz that it bounces, green generates a certain amount of hertz, a vibration. Hertz means how fast does it go up and down before it reaches you. So the light that's emitted off of this plant shows up green because of the hertz it generates. So you're not seeing green, you're seeing numbers, you're seeing energy, you're seeing hertz. Now over here, this has a different color whenever light bounces off of it too, because of what it's made of. You're seeing hertz, you're seeing energy. You're not actually seeing things. Even this, family. Your eyes are breaking down the energy and you navigate the world by seeing colors because your eyes can break the world down in this way. This is how you can separate different things by color, by the way that light bounces off of them. So you can actually see energy. Y'all be like, I want to see somebody's aura. When you see a plant, you're looking at its aura. The color of it, it's green. Listen, family, back in the day, this is why you see aliens is green. This is why you see aliens is green. Yes, sir. This is why you see pictures of our ancient ancestors depicted as green. You ever seen a baby with a green birthmark? This is photosynthesis, the absorption of the sun. This is why we use green to show that it transfers dimensions, because sunlight comes to us in what color? You don't know. You just say the sun's yellow when it's far off because you're looking at a gathering of light. But the light hits the world and we just see the colors. So you're looking at how things respond when they absorb the sun. So photosynthesis, when you see these electrons and photons hitting this plant, where is it coming from? Outside of this dimension, outside of this reality, the sun. So we use green to symbolize that. So when you say, man, I'm just seeing plants and stuff, man, no, actually, you should be thankful for yourself, thankful to your eyes for working, that they can break down the light. Because this person, they can look at the same plants, and because they can't access the color because their eyes isn't doing something correctly. Their brain isn't doing something correctly. It's nothing wrong with the plants. The plants never change. The plants have nothing against these people. They're not showing them color and then showing you color. That's why they say God is no respecter of person. It's all about your vision and your capabilities on how much of God you can access. See, color is a part of God. It's a part of energy. That part, that person can't access, but with those glasses, they can. But no, the plants don't have something against him. They're not hiding their color. You just can't access them. Like the world isn't hiding its light if you're blind. It isn't hiding its sound if you're deaf. God is no respecter of person. It's not something that you did. But see, religion tells you you did something and that's why you blind. You in sin and that's why you blind. Oh, it was something that a plan God got for you and that's why he made you blind. Really? Y'all think God do that? Y'all think that? Please tell me where you see that. Please tell me where you got that information. Because that's not even in the Bible. Please tell me that that's how God worked, man. How you got that information? No, man. Sometimes things don't manifest perfectly. Sometimes even our vessels don't manifest perfectly. And we got to do the best with what we got. That in turn gives us a new experience and we still learn from it. Even if you don't manifest the best reality. Some of y'all not born with silver spoons in y'all mouth and yet y'all use y'all experience to rise. Some people were, and yet they can still use their experience to rise. Because while you may have a silver spoon, you might have didn't have a relationship. Everything doesn't go right for anybody. Nobody has everything go right. That's why I keep telling y'all the world is beautiful and ugly all at the same time. You can be happy at the same time you sad. Millionaires cry. It's where you're focusing. Where is your vision, family? You can be focused on the things that's bad in life, or you can be focused on the thing that's good. Is it things in your life you want to fix? Yes, of course. Now, if you focus on those things, what will happen to your mood? Likely depression, measuring yourself up against others. Now, what about your life do you like? Are you happy with the effort that you're putting forward to manifest your life? Okay, that's something to be excited about. You see, like if you don't like how you look in the mirror, at least you can celebrate your workout for that day.
Yeah.
You see how that works? And if you keep on celebrating your workouts, eventually you're going to like what you look like in the mirror.
Thanks.
That's bars. I'm gonna let Lacey say something because that's bars. Here you go, baby.
Man, how he gonna drop the mic on me and then pass it? Like, How I'm gonna follow this up, yo? I can't even follow this up. I'm still thinking about what he said. Goodness.
Tell them if you don't like your butt, still celebrate how many squats you did today.
Facts.
like for real. If you don't like your bank account, still celebrate the money you made today.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's how you're going to create that account. And if you make effort, the celebration, the thing that you're putting forth, forget the outcome. If you make what you're going to do in the world be what you celebrate, you good. Celebrate after practice. Have a great practice. Celebrate that practice. You went super hard. You gave your all.
Right.
Do that for 6 days. Do that for 5 days. Watch what happened game day. Y'all gonna be used to playing at a high speed. Y'all gonna be used to y'all gonna be used to practicing at play tempo. And you're gonna beat the shit out of your opponent because you're gonna learn something. It's 11 men on each side of the field, man. I don't give a damn what name on the back of their jersey. You understand? It's 11 men on this field, bro. And us corporately can beat anybody, yo. Facts, yo. Facts. And how I prepare is everything. Now, I can step in this saying, damn, they got LeBron James. Damn, they got Pat Mahomes. Well, don't Pat Mahomes still lose?
Yeah.
But you got to strategize to beat that man, because that man come with it, right?
That's
Sometimes
true.
you when you know the obstacle in front of you, it don't mean it can't be defeated or overcame. It just means you got to strategize, you got to work together and get there. And every play count, every tackle count. Don't wait till the end of the game and say, well, it ain't nothing to celebrate until the end of the game. No, every reason is a reason to celebrate. Get that tackle, get that extra yard every play. Let's say you a running back. You want to get up, you want to put your yard, you want to put yards on the board. You want to get that touchdown. Every play, they say fall forward. Think about this in life. What if you fail forward? Fall forward every play. Get an extra yard, an extra couple feet, an extra couple inches every single play. Wouldn't that shit add up? It would add up. You ever see a running back go down and they go down right in front of the damn touchdown or the first down? All they had to do was put their hand out and you pissed off?
Facts.
But most of us never get mad until it was close to a first down or close to the end zone.
Right.
Okay, so what if we got mad every time they did? What if you never leave inches on the table? Every time, why not fall forward? Why not? Give your best every time, family. That shit adds up. Big deal. And that's how people see your vision. We're going to get out of here because they eating my baby feet. Your feet red, too. They different colors in your body.
I'm like, I'm trying to take you. But
Can I show them?
Keep biting me.
Let me see, y'all. Look. This beautiful queen here. You see her skin color like caramel? It's like caramel, almond, you know. Yeah, she the color of a pastry.
A pastry?
Yeah, fresh out. Yeah. But anyways, you going down. Look at, watch this girl legs just turn red. Look at her. Look at her feet just turn red. These
Don't zoom in on my feet.
look at the skin color up here, y'all. Yo, and like here they go, look. They been just borrowing little pieces of Lacey.
I know y'all keep looking at me like she looking down. She ain't even paying attention to the live. I said that's because they eating me, yo.
They said you out here. You should never come out here looking delicious
they
like that.
Snacking on my feet.
She should have never came out here looking delicious like this.
And then I got the nerve to come out here and I don't want to kill them, so I keep shaking my feet, just shaking them off my feet instead of swatting them. I'm like, maybe if I start knocking a couple of y'all out, y'all leave me alone. I said, I'm trying not to kill them, and they over here biting me, yo.
We can go back up there.
So I'm like, I ain't supposed to be over here. I'm in a space. Okay. So funny. But you can put yourself into the smaller goals and break it into smaller increments.
Exactly.
A lot of times you want to shoot for the goal that's at the end of the tunnel, when you can start by saying, yeah, you want to lose 20 pounds, but you got to commit to getting up every morning first. Let's start out with a week of consistency. Let's build it into a month of consistency. Let's do 6 months of consistency.
Look, y'all, look. Look at these two ants fighting here. Tug of war, look.
Yeah, they big beef.
Look, they pulling apart. They both want this piece. You know what I mean? Like, but this other piece is out here, ain't it? It's a big ass world.
And they over
And
here
these
arguing.
ants over here arguing with each other. Like, now listen, it's a big world for us. It's an even bigger world for them. Now think about how many of us arguing in tug of war about some shit that is clearly more of it elsewhere. But you done sit here and stopped your whole reality to sit here and argue with somebody. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. You say yesterday I asked y'all, can y'all relate to an ant? Small-minded, right? Look at here. They got their whole reality. They could just go where they going, man, and go get another piece. That ain't shit right there what they got. That's nature. Some of us fight over gold. That's nature too. But see right here to these ants, that shit, it's as valuable as damn gold. Look at them fighting each other over this shit. That shit wild. It's that shit everywhere. We be arguing about some shit that's everywhere because at this point, it ain't about that thing that's in between them. It's about what's in their damn head. It ain't what's between their head. What's between their heads. It's what's between their head. You understand? It's what's in their skull. It's in their brain. Right now, it's the pride, the measurement of strength. Who's the strongest? Who walks away the dominant one? What the fuck, yo? They don't want that shit. They do not want that. What is that? What is that they eat? What they arguing with? Let's see. They might want that.
It
Let me
looks
see.
like a seed.
It looked like, what is that? I can't even see it with my real eyes.
It with my real eyes.
It looked like it might be some kind of bug or something they fight, like a caterpillar or something. They
Or maybe it's an egg.
I don't know, but at this point, it's the pride. You understand? It's pride, family. Come on, man. It's more of this. It's more of this elsewhere. What this tastes like? It's got to be good, huh? Whatever you arguing about with whoever, it's got to be good, huh? It's life. It's everything, huh? Or is it what's in your head? Come on, y'all. How much time will you spend arguing with somebody else about some shit that you can go somewhere else and get? On some real talk. It's just your pride, because if you walk away, you feel like a punk. If you walk away, you feel defeated. It ain't necessarily about accomplishing that thing elsewhere. It's letting that person have that strength over you and letting them have that moment. Because at that moment, you realize it's like, damn, you got whole life to worry about, but you worried about this moment with this individual who ain't got shit to do with your life. And all the while you arguing with this person, you losing time on your own goals. The whole time you fighting with this person. Look, they done been up a damn, they done fought up a mountain, back down the mountain. They on the ground, they about to be in the damn valley. They gonna fight from the mountain to the valley. This is the universe talking to y'all right now. They was on the mountain. Fighting is taking them down low. They're going low. The more they continue to fight, the lower they're going, aren't they, y'all? They was at the very top.
They done fall all the way down there.
Mm-hmm. They was on the mountain. They almost going to the valley now.
Not even washed away.
Yeah, exactly. They gonna get washed away. They gonna get blew away by what's down there. They keep on fighting. How long they gonna fight, y'all? Or is it perspective? What if they working together? What if they working together to take this home? They making it look like fighting, though. Sometimes when you moving a couch with somebody that look like this, they don't know what the hell they doing, and you do. You got the end of the couch, they going the wrong ass way. Go left, they went right. Your other left, they went right again. Ah, damn, you the worst mover ever. I see why they fired you down there at that place. How you don't know how to move a couch, bruh? Well, I ain't never used to this. You don't gotta be used to it. Just look at the damn hole and look at the couch. Maneuver your, look, now they stuck. Look, they hung up on this tree now. Look, the branch in the way. They can't even move around this branch. Just let go and live your life. Look, stuck to the tree. Look, yo, oh shit, another ant coming and getting involved. Look at this shit. You don't even know what's going on. Mind your business, sir. It ain't your business. This ain't your business, man. You know what this is? Anthropomorphize. Is when you assert human personality on animals. It's called anthropomorphizing. And that's what I'm doing. I am anthropomorphizing with these ants. That shit funny, yo. It's extravagant. That shit funny, man. Yo. Y'all like that? Oh, y'all like the wordplay, huh? Okay. Let me find y'all some more. Hang on. Look at here. They still going at it. Do y'all see them? Look at them. Look at that, man. That's crazy. So look, right now, what are these ants right here being? Because they won't give up. They resilient, ain't they? They resilient. They resilient, ain't they, y'all? They resilient about this damn shit. That's crazy, man. All right, so I can't see them now. Well, no, y'all can. See, y'all mess with me, y'all come over here to my page, y'all get some National Geographic, y'all get some spirituality, y'all get some healing, y'all get some comedy, some laughter, y'all get some love, some life, some lessons. Come on, man. This is where you're supposed to be. Next time y'all caught up with somebody like this, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? What could you be doing with your time right now? Like they might be gone now, family. But look at here. Like they going over here. They went into the root. They are. Look. They are. They're going to this root hole. Look, y'all. So it's a hole right here. I bet money they going in this root hole. I want to take it to the queen. No, I want to take it to the queen. No. Because when she see this, she going to be happy for me. She going to like me more. No. I want to take it to her. No, I'm taking it. Yo. Oh, yeah, I saw it a while ago. That crow came back, y'all. Man, that's crazy. All right, family, so I'll come back here tomorrow. It's going to be to be continued. I'm sure they'll be out here tomorrow still fighting over this damn piece of shit, because that's what we do. We be out here. even if the piece is gone, even if once the damn whatever that was they was fighting over, once it's gone. See, I'm trying to get my baby out here. Hang on. Once it's gone, they still gonna be mad at each other. And they're gonna call it the principle. I got you. Hang on. Let me grab it. It's gonna be over the principle then. Once it's gone, you still mad. It's the principle now. So now you don't even have the thing that you're fighting over in between y'all head and mouth. But it still is. Y'all arguing about it, still talking about it, proving it's in between your mouth, and you're still thinking about it, proving it's in between your head. So even once the piece is gone, you're mad. Proving it's in your head. It's always all in your head. And that's why no one can see your vision, because even that is in your head, family. Tell them, Lacey.
It's all in your head.
Yeah, you see through your eyes. So honestly, respect that. Respect that only you have access to your gold mine. You understand? Only you have access to that. So nobody else can see your vision. So that's a beautiful thing. So be encouraged. If somebody don't believe in you, that's fine. They just can't see it like you. That's okay. I talked about that spider in the web yesterday, how the spider generates its own source, which is the web. And if it's looking at every other animal, trying to learn the best way to hunt, if it looks at the lion, it's gonna fail. If it looks at the chameleon, it's gonna fail. The spider has to figure out its own way of hunting, and it can't look like nobody else's but the spiders. See, the leopard said, I'm gonna use speed. I'm gonna duck down low and use stealth, because I'm good at that. But the spider's like, well, what am I good at? And it realizes it's got this damn web. Like, how does it realize to use its web to catch food? How does it self-realize to create this web in order to catch its food and say, you know what? I know my way ain't like everybody else's, but this is my way. And because of that, I survive. And I guarantee you, other animals now, you first see the spider spinning its web, you might talk shit. If you a hunter, if you a lion, you might talk shit. I look at him up there. I chase my food. All right, what are you doing? What's that coming out of your butt? You look stupid. But the spider keeps working. And then here we go. Months later, Here these lions are, trying to find food and can't find it. They gone for days without eating. And they look up in a tree and they see that spider web. And you got storage, you got a refrigerator. This spider now has done caught insects and wrapped them up. You can go back and get the fluid later. You can eat them later. You ain't even got to eat them now. You got abundance. You know, and the lion is like, well, damn, I was doing all that talking because that day I was eating, I was good. But today I realized that it's a benefit to that web. The spider has to do less work. He don't have to get out here and travel as much to try far and wide to try to find animals. And when he gets them, he don't have to chase them down. They already stuck. Wow. I wish I had a web. You got to make people wish they had what you had. That's how confident you got to be in what you got. Make them wish they had what you had. But the problem is they got to figure out what they got. But that's how good you got to do your shit. That they wish they had what you had. That's what Jordan did. It's other black basketball players who made money, who got fame, who got awards, who got championships. Why you want to be Jordan? Why'd you want to be Jordan? But you can't tap into Jordan. You can only be you. You can resemble Jordan, but you can only be you, Kobe. Right? But why do you want to be Kobe? Why do you want to be Jordan? Why you want to be LeBron James? Why you want to be Dwight Howard? Because they make that shit look so clean. You be like, damn, I wish I could dunk like that. I wish I was that tall. I wish I had that ability. That ability, not my own. Meanwhile, you might have an ability that could supersede all of theirs. But you're trying to tap into theirs. You may not be the highest jumper. You may not be the strongest man on the court. You might have a different gift. But you're trying to be everybody else. You see what I'm saying? You got to tap into yourself. If you do that, what you're going to end up with is you, not somebody else. And that's beautiful. The world will respond to you, but the world ain't going to respond to you when you being somebody else. You got a mask on. Think about this, family. If you doubt yourself, won't that lack of confidence show in your performance? If you doubt yourself on singing, won't your voice shake? Mine does. When you doubt yourself, your performance isn't as clean. All right, so if you doubting yourself and that lack of confidence is seen in your performance, won't that be seen in your reality? Because you're not as good, because the gift is not as coming out of you as refined as it can, wouldn't your reality reflect that? So stop being scared and do it with confidence. Do it with confidence, knowing you the shit, knowing that what you have is yours. And people gonna judge it, so what? They can't see your vision. You see my point? It's that confidence that's gonna clear up your voice. It's gonna clear up those mistakes you're making when you draw or when you dance. It's cause you're nervous. And you're not gonna perform as well whenever you got all that in you. So it's not just the gift you're working on, you gotta work on you. If your self-confidence, and if mind, body, and soul isn't there, if you don't have all those things in line, you're not gonna get the best out of yourself. This is why working on you in meditation is important. I life coach athletes all the time, and I tell them, it's one thing to be talented. It's one thing to have abilities. But when that whistle blows, can you be on that court, on that field, in that ring, on that rink? Can you be there for every second that's on that clock? Because a lot of times we plan the game, and just like us, guys, we're at work, but our mind is somewhere else. We focusing on somebody who done lied on us or treating us wrong, or we worried about our children or worried about something, or our mind is just isn't there. So it's like, yeah, you're on the court, and just like these people who can see color, like us, we get bored with these beautiful things. So yeah, if you was on a court in front of the whole world, you probably play hard, but to this person, shit, they used to that. It's the life, so they got the stage, so they used to it. It doesn't do the same thing for them as it does you. So it's gotten boring to them. So they can have all these lights on them and not even be there. Are you gonna have the best game if you're not there? What if every moment you moved as fast as you could, get to the ball as fast as you could? You didn't worry about your opponent. You didn't say, well, I got this person on me. They ain't nobody. I ain't even got to play hard. What if you move your fastest every play? What if you ran your hardest every down, regardless of the defense that's standing in front of you? Be your best.
Yep.
Because
like
sometimes we'll be
second try.
Right, because we always do this like, you suck. I ain't even got to try. No, you got to try.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Be your best. That's how you become a star.
A game all day.
Exactly. If they call you a show off, that's only to slow you down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, play your hardest and force other people around you to start giving all they got because they know you there. They know they can't step out there lax just because you're going to be there.
Right.
Make that shit a habit. Don't ever be lax for people.
Right.
Because if you do that, your reality going to be lax. And you don't want that.
Right.
Y'all don't want lax realities. In fact, that's a lot of the reasons we get mad at each other and jealous of other people because their reality is manifested a little bit better than ours. They got a little more, but they do a little more. They're a little bit more confident. They do their shit. You don't. And you mad. So it's like the problem is you. If you don't go inside of you and be there, mind, body, and soul, be in the moment.
Right.
Use your gifts. You somewhere else. Some of y'all on here to judge me. And y'all life ain't even what you want it to look like.
Facts.
I'm not on your page judging you.
Facts.
Y'all only come to judge me. I never come to judge y'all.
Right.
Every time y'all see me, I'm working on me. And y'all wonder about my transformation the last 3 or 4 years. Am I not showing you? Come on, man. I tap in. I dial into myself knowing that I'm the problem. I'm the problem with the world. And if I change, I can be the solution to the world. Because it's what I contribute to the world that's the problem. If that makes sense to y'all. So be thinking about that. It's what you contribute, man. That's who you are. That's the print you make, ain't it? Ain't that the impression you leave? I saw some prints in the mud yesterday, and I told you guys what prints mean. Self-reflection. Look back on yourself. What prints do I leave? You can clearly, you look down at the paws in the mud, you're like, okay, I can see what's been here. Well, what are they going to say about your damn print? Think about this. I want them to say, I was here. Like that song Beyonce saying, I was here. I was here. I can't think of it right now.
Is it Beyonce?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Something about the footprints of the test. I wish I had something about the footprints withstand the something to the test of time. She said, I want everybody to know I was here.
I was gonna say that's Jamie's area of expertise. I said I don't like Beyonce like that. I don't know her music that well. I only got a couple songs of hers. I mean, I'm just saying I only got a couple of her songs. I like her, but I don't listen to everything she puts out.
I understand. It's a song called I Was Here. It's just like to leave your mark, man. Leave your mark. I was here. And I know like some of y'all might be like, well, I don't really care about being here, but do you want to be here for your family? I don't mean necessarily being recognized. I was here. I caused a difference in my family. I don't want my great grandkids to have to remember me through an old picture of me. Well, this was your old, great grandparent Kevin. I want them to see who I was in their reality. Yeah, I want them to know who I was in their reality. Like make an impact so strong they know that, they take pride in being your offspring. Not having grandparents you don't know about and you have to just have to hear about them.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I want to transform my family's life. I don't mean be famous. I want them to say, if it wasn't for your great grandpa Kevin, our generation probably wouldn't be where it was. Before him, our families was broken. No, none of our brothers or sisters knew their kids, knew their parents. Right. None of our no sons and daughters knew their parents. And that lineage had continued until Kevin. Kevin made sure he raised his children.
Right.
Kevin made sure that he created a heritage and things for his children to take on. And we never had that. Our family never knew somebody to be, to die and leave something to their children. So Kevin was the first to do that. Like some people are the first to go to college, and all these things are remembered. Right. I want to be the first to change that, break that damn curse. Like not just speaking and be like, I broke a generational curse, but when I die, you will know the curse is broken. Because I will leave my children better than my father left me.
Facts.
See?
That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful. Good, how are you?
How are you?
You want to leave it at the door?
Please.
Yeah, that's fine, thank you. Packages. Listen, family.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining the live. It's powerful build. We have products to look over. We do model, we do all kind of stuff. So they sent us some packages. We're gonna look through it, see what all we gotta do. And thank you guys for coming on board with us today. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Be evolution, be the change that you wanna see. No candle loses its flame from lighting the other. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos,
It is in that chaos that you have found yourself. Peace, family.
what was that?
I'm too short, y'all.
Good one. He's showing off, Cameron. He's showing off, Cameron. Peace, y'all.
Bye.